I just received an end-fed antenna that I found off of eBay. And I thought I would show the unboxing and give my initial impressions. What drew me to this, I was working on making my own and looking at various options available to me, and my cost was climbing, and I saw this. There's a few setups available, whether dipoles or end-fed or the various forms of antennas, but for about what I was going to pay in parts and time, I thought this was a pretty good deal. It's just a little enclosure with a toroid woven at a 9:1 and a length of wire. Now the ad does not say the length of the wire, so one of the things I want to verify is how long is the wire that I was delivered. Okay, here's the box. It's sent USPS, and you can see that it's wrapped up pretty good, as these boxes usually are. So let's open it up. Okay, there it is, as wrapped in the box. And the ad says that the pictures on the ad are of the actual unit. So there's the unit, and there's my unit. So I'll spend a little time undoing the wires and measuring it. I'm just measuring it by arm lengths. I have about a yard span from my nose to the end of my arm, so I'll just measure it out that way. Before I start checking out the antenna itself, I noticed there's this piece of paper that came with the package telling me be safe, don't hang it near power lines, and an antenna tuner was required, etc., etc. The different configurations you can mount it, and counterpoise is not required. However, when you look at the pictures with the cover removed, you see that this is a ground, and that's how I intend to mount this. I'm going to mount this on the house and ground my unit. Okay, as I started to handle the antenna, I checked all the connections, and they're nice and solid. The bulkhead fitting is attached with four screws, and feels nice and solid. Looking at the crimp fittings, everything's nice and tight. Everything's wound nice. This is a nice hefty insulator, ceramic glazed insulator. Feels like a good quality construction. Let's take a look inside. Okay, I've removed most screws. Nice long screws. Let's take a look inside. Okay, first things I notice, there's metal inserts that the screws mount into. Looks like there's a silicone seal. holding the wire down. This is the toroid. Yeah, the toroid is sealed down as well. And the soldered connections look pretty good. I don't know if I can. Okay, it looks solid enough, and I like that there's lock washers and washers being used. Okay, I just realized that I can't set this up today. I could set it up when the weather's nice and it's light out. It's a little late and it's storming outside. But I don't have any coax to run anyway at this point, so we'll have to wait. I did want to show a little bit of my station that I'm setting up. I'm going to pair this with an ICOM IC718. It's being powered by an Alinco DM330MV. Right now, all I have is a little Jintai JT6188 Plus, little handheld as well. So two relatively low-powered units. We've got this old do-it-yourself tuner. The guy I got the radio from gave that to me when I told him my son and I were going to experiment with antennas. So our first experiment, and here's why I don't have any coax. I cut the end off an RG58 and built a 2-meter dipole out of antenna wire. It's a 5/8 wave at the moment, and it's amazing what kind of quality reception I get off a real simple antenna. Let's take a close look at that. That's all there is to the joint. Anyway, for now, I'll sign off, and we'll make a separate video when I decide where I'm going to hang the wire, and then another one showing what kind of reception I can get.